have arrived in Denmark and we're just about to board a sunset cruise up along the river.
I don't think it's going to quite be sunset. I think it's just a river cruise, and then you come back and have fish and chips at the cafe. But
Should be nice. And you get a free glass of, well, a glass of wine is included. I want to say a free glass of wine.
And it's Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day. This is our little Valentine's Day treat. We don't normally do anything for Valentine's Day, so this is quite exceptional really for us.
My life is just full of love all the time. I didn't think it was that funny, but anyway.
Don't worry, you'll only be on YouTube. It's fine. Oh, it's okay.
We've just got back from the cruise. It was really good actually, really chilled, glass of wine, and then fish and chips back at the cafe. Highly recommend it. It wasn't hugely expensive, I think $60 per person, and you get a bit of information, but it's just a social and yeah, just chilled out trip. Really enjoyed that.
In Peaceful Bay. We've driven out from Denmark and we're going to sort of wend our way back toward Denmark and look at the beaches along the way. So we came and looked at Peaceful Bay first, which is another beautiful bay, although quite a bit of weed.
And quite peaceful.
Actually, it's quite busy. It's 2 boats and some fishermen. We've now driven along to Parry Beach. So it is a campground here, but you can't really get caravans in an awful lot because it's too low? Too low meters. Apparently. 2.7 metres maximum height. It is just to arrive, find a spot, if there's a spot. It does say full at the moment. So it's actually quite a nice campground. We couldn't get our van in, but if you've got a pop top or a little camper van or a camper trailer, it's actually really nice. Under the trees, don't know what the mozzies would be like, but good defined little bays. Little walk down to the beach. Nice spot if you want to sit and do not a lot.
We have come down to Green Pool and Elephant Rocks. So first of all, we're going to stop at Green Pool, have a look, have a swim maybe if it's not too cold, and definitely have some lunch because I'm starving. We've stopped at a couple of places this morning. We did Parry Beach as well. Yep. We showed that on video, I think, of the campground there. And we've just stopped at a meadery, which was yeah, but we have got some baklava, which we love, and
good food company or something, yeah, which make lots of sauces and toffee. So
we've got some of that for
got both of those
dinner. This is Green Pool. It's pretty hectic for West Australian beach, but it's fairly sheltered, and there's a bit of a breeze blowing today. As you can see, this is why it's one of those iconic WA locations. This is WA's famous elephant rocks. We'll try and show the ones that maybe look a bit like an elephant when we get up around there. But first of all, we're going to go through a secret passage. But it's not that secret. But like, that is pretty cool. That's how you get down onto the beach, or how we got down onto the beach.
We've driven round to Waterfall Beach now, which, as we drove here, we were like, I wonder why it's called Waterfall Beach. To get here and see a sign and say it's named after the waterfall. And there is a little waterfall that flows all year round.
How was that? This is Madfish Bay, and it got its name because two fishermen allegedly saw two mad fish chasing a little fish, and they didn't catch any fish. Sounds good, some fisherman's story.
Not quite as good as the waterfall.
No, it's a beautiful beach.
I think, like this beach and Waterfall Beach, although they're more exposed, they are definitely more windy, not as sheltered as Green Paul and Elephant Rocks. These in some ways are actually nicer.
Now this is a bit sketchy.
We are doing a little bit of a creative dish tonight, inspired by Catalano's Baldivis and Taste.com and just a mishmash of things. So it's going to be a pasta a la vodka.
Yep.
With chorizo. We managed to find some pasta sauce at the Denmark Good Food Factory or something today, and we have got some chorizo frying off, which we've got from the IGA. We've got our pasta, we've got our cream, and we've got our little tiny miniature bottle of vodka, which the lady in BWS seemed to think we were a little bit strange buying for $10, but we don't drink vodka, we just needed it for this dish. So we'll see how it goes. Cooking it all outside, which is how we like to cook, and yeah, loving our Dometic slide out still. Is it going?
I've just drained the pasta, which is now going to go into the sauce, which smells amazing, which is that sauce that we bought from Denmark Good Food Factory. And just going to heat that through. Looking good. I have no idea how much cream to add. $300ml, so that's about 100, that looks about right actually. Looks amazing.
Bon appetit!
The one thing we've always prided ourselves while we're away in the caravan is that we eat as well as when we're at home. There's nothing we wouldn't cook at home that we cook in the van. In fact,
the other way round. Nothing we cook at home that we would. Oh no, that's right.
how many fizzies have you had? Anyway, I haven't tried it yet, but it smells great.
Yeah, you often see posts, don't you, about people saying, what do you eat when you're camping? And everyone's like, sausage sizzle, pot noodles. We're like, we just eat whatever.
Yeah, we cook whatever we can cook at home. We cook in the van. We've got apple crumble for dessert because we've cooked that in the Weber this afternoon. Well, Mandy's cooked that in the Weber this afternoon. Anyway, how is it?
Good.
Good. Cool. I'm going to eat mine before it gets cold.
We are out and about today. It's a bit of a cloudier day. So we have stopped at a place called the Surf Museum. So it's just between Albany and Denmark, and it's got a little outdoor area called the Surf Shack. Does teas, coffees, cakes, homemade cakes. Actually, the cakes look really good. And it has so you can buy your drinks, come and sit out here in the Surf Shack, have a little bit of a chill, but it's also then got a museum, and the couple who own it, he was a board shaper and used to make and shape boards, still restores and repairs boards. They've got a museum of lots of boards, lots of information about boards, but really lovely couple, really worthwhile stopping and checking it out. So if you're in the area, highly recommend that you stop and visit the Surf Museum. Open Wednesday to Sunday, 10 till 4, and $10 per person. Awesome. We are on our way to the Valley of the Giants treetop walk today, and we're already seeing some trees.
Where are we, Mandy?
We are at the Valley of the Giants treetop walk just outside Walpole. We've decided to do this because I'm so good with heights and I did so well at our last height adventure that we're trying another one.
Yeah, I think they closed it for safety concerns at one point. Huh? Has a load limit of 15 people per span. I think we'll be okay, there's only 2 of us. Please do not bounce on the treetop walk.
No, I agree. That's like really scary when people do that.
You good?
No, I'm not good. Oh. Oh, mark it bounce. It's rocking.
It's not rocking. Keep going.
What's like oh.
I'm not a very sympathetic husband when it comes to climbing.
Let those people get on.
Up to this.
Actually not funny. Oh, I don't know if I can go.
You did it before. He does kind of sort of, you can feel it kind of bouncing a little bit. Mandy's got up to the first platform now.
It's really bad.
Well, this bit's like solid. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm good.
It is slightly disconcerting because the whole thing kind of wobbles, and even me, who's not got a huge fear of heights, I don't like them, but I'm not a huge fear, but it's not going to go. But I don't know if you can see it on this, but it does kind of bounce a little bit, but it does put you practically at the top of the trees. It's quite amazing. I'm not sure at this point Mandy's appreciating the view and the trees. So that's where we've just come up from. And then this is the next stretch here.
Look at these big gaps, you could fall through those. And the wind's getting up now. This one looks a bad one, doesn't it? Oh shit, I looked down. Don't look down. Oh shit, where's oh yuck. They're coming.
So we've just reached the highest point. We're at 40 metres, so it's all downhill from here.
Literally.
Mandy's doing really well, but I'm not sure she's appreciating the view that much. But it wobbles. Like even though these big platforms, like the whole thing wobbles.
Let's not try and demonstrate it, okay?
Mandy just sprinted that last stretch.
I wanted to get off the platform, to the next platform before the next people came. For some reason I feel safer on these platforms, although these wobble too, but I don't know why.
Well, these have got a big post underneath them.
Okay.
And these are sort of just suspended.
What, there's nothing holding them up?
Yeah, with the two ends are a post.
No wonder they wobble. Wonder if they think to put some legs in.
Right, well, we're on the leg.
No, don't lean over the edge. So, it would be the wrong thing to do. So
the walkways are suspended. And then, you can't see it from here. No. If we hang over the edge, we'll be... And these are on a big, like, steel pylon.
Okay.
Steel, big post.
Maybe we can get a picture from the bottom.
Yeah.
I think you should hold on with two hands. Oh, I've gone a bit. I can't see the platform. Your head's in the way. Oh, Mark, I can't.
Well, I'll get down there and then I'll...
No, I'm not coming on my own.
You're not on your own.
Hang on, I'm getting left behind here. Am I over a river?
No. You're over some trees.
Don't get too far ahead, because like I'm having to focus on your head because I can't see the platform. I don't like being behind. I could fall off and you wouldn't even know it had happened.
How are you going to fall off? That's what the platforms are supported by, like these big rusty looking pipes with cables holding them up. Obviously some are a lot longer than that one. And that one's looked like somebody's been digging around the bottom.
Termites.
We are now on the much safer ancient empire walk, which I think is around the base of the trees. But then we just pointed out all this grass stuff is called sword grass, which can cut you. So maybe it's not that safe.
I've just read on the sign that the last major fire was in 1936 or 1937, so it's been a long time that these trees have been burnt as they are. Some of them haven't survived and have obviously died, but some of them, like that one, that's got a big burn and hollow the other side of it, but it's still growing.
Something we have found out is we keep seeing these big lumps on the trees, and they're called burls. They're created by parasites and fungus and things, and then it's like a big scar on the tree. And there are some very impressive burls.
That's somebody's house.
This one's got lots of burls on it, and also quite bizarrely a doorknob.
If you do come and do this and you're a bit scared of heights like I was, I do highly recommend that you do it twice. So this is our second time around now, and it has been way easier this time. I've not screamed, cried, crawled.
Held on,
just walked it. It's been completely different. I don't know why. It's obviously such a psychological thing, but if you are a bit like me, highly recommend twice.
Not sure we can see the speakers up on the tree behind me. That's just to warn people when the velociraptors escape to get back to your cars ASAP. So this is the dam. It's damn busy. We're on our second glass of wine. We're waiting for our food.
It's actually though, if you come in here, they take table bookings for inside, but outside it is all just arrive and grab a table, which is actually really good because so many places now you've got to look booked and you just can't get a table. So actually, I actually think it's quite good.
Yeah, and it's a good vibe.
Just driven round from
the dam,
where we had some wine, and we have come round to Lights Beach, which is beautiful. It was one of the places we actually wanted to come and see, and yeah, it's a beautiful beach.
Well, we've seen elephant rocks. We're now going to see monkey rock. Who knew there would be so much wildlife in this area? That's monkey rock behind us. It's a big chunk of granite. I'm not sure why it's called monkey rock. Usually Mandy knows all these sorts of things. Oh, he didn't say. I think she's referring to wiki camps. So that's Ocean Beach over there. Caravan park must just be around the corner. I'll spin around. And down over there is the road to Lights Beach, where we just were.
We are now at the Big Four Denmark Holiday Park, Caravan Park, whatever it's called. It's down at Ocean Beach and walking distance to the beach. So it's been nice being able to walk to the beach. Caravan Park is well cared for, a few chalets, lots of sites, lots of shade.
Yeah, it's a big park. I don't know how many sites they've got, but the ablutions have never felt busy or anything, so yeah, it's been good.
It's been good. So one thing with this park is there is plenty of kangaroos hopping around. That does mean that there is plenty of kangaroo poo. There is also plenty of ducks and plenty of duck poo, which we encountered all over our mat after the first day we got back. And there's some of the resident kangaroos. This is the far section of the caravan park over here. Seems to be mostly bigger vans, almost like an overflow, but it's obviously not an overflow because the rest of the park has got some gaps. But I don't know whether it's people that are staying longer or just big vans. And it's not got many trees, but the rest of the park is really nice and shady. There is an unpowered section out towards the back which is really quite treey, but I think you'd get a van in. You just have to pick your spot. There, this is us just here. There's a couple of camp kitchens, a couple of ablution blocks, and a couple of sort of barbecue-y type areas as well. So pretty well equipped for the number of vans that are here, really. Well, thanks for watching, guys. That's the end of this video. We've had an awesome 10 days away. We've got a few smaller trips coming up, and we've started to plan our next bigger trip. So we've got to see how we can make that work, but hoping to get to a different state maybe, but we haven't got many weeks, so we'll see. And that'll be later in the year. Before that, we've got a grandchild on the way, due in May. Mark's got the show in March, so if you're around the Claremont show, come along to Eternity Caravans WA, and I'll try and get you in a brand new Eternity Caravan. Or at least say hi. Other than that, yeah, thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you've enjoyed our videos, and we'll see you on the road. And before we go, just going to say hello to Denise and Bill again. We'd bumped into them in Coral Bay last year, and we've caught up with them again in Denmark. So hi Denise and Bill. Hopefully we'll see you on the road. See you guys.